Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Kim and welcome back to Uncommonkim. So today we're going to be doing my March TBR. I'm a bit shook that we're coming into March anyway, but March is a very exciting month as it is Realmathon, which is my favourite TBR of the year. TBR? TBR? No. It's my favourite game of the year to do with books. Booktube game. Monthly readathon. Monthly readathon. It is hosted by Cassidy from Covers with Cassidy. Here is the map for this year. We are in Carrion City and I am on Team Monarchs, which I'm so excited to be taking part in. So if you don't know about Realmathon at all, I will leave Cassidy's announcement video down below. Come and join us. It is a whole load of fun. We have sprints throughout the month, but we also make teams, make points for our teams, and then we have a 48-hour halfway through the readathon, which I call Peace Talks, but I can't remember what we've called it this year, where we basically have a weekend of peace and we read as many books as we can in that 48-hour period. I can't wait. I'm so excited. March is also my birthday. Yay! My birthday is the 4th of March. I have a week off. I'm just excited for a week off, to be honest. A week off to read and to chill. I don't really have a lot planned for my week off, apart from like shopping and a few meals out here and there. Otherwise, nothing, because I'm just gonna read all week. So the jar is back. I have a stack of books I really want to get on here because they make a lot of points for Realmathon, but we'll see if the jar's going to be nice to me. It's been nice the past couple of times I've used it, so hopefully that continues. Remember, jar, it is my birthday month. Be nice. We can hope. So let's get into it. I've said this for the past couple of ones, but if we go straight to the bottom, we seem to get rather nice prompts. So I wouldn't say this is a nice prompt, actually. We have a book with a time of day in the title. Oh, I'm gonna have a look and I'll come back. Okay. Change of outfit, change of time of day. It's now 9:15 at night. I'm now finishing this off. I have been to a party this afternoon for one of my best friend's 21st birthdays, so hence outfit change, hence everything. Literally as I pressed to stop recording, my best friend FaceTimed me and then we sat on FaceTime for like 2 hours before her party. So there we go. So we had the prompt of a book with a time of day in the title, and I've gone for a book I put on my February TBR, but I have run out of time to read it now and I'm just not going to have time to get to it, which is Nevernight by J. Christoph. I'm very excited to read this and I'm really in the mood for this right now. Just in case you didn't watch my TBR for February, I will read the synopsis. So Maya Corvair is only 10 years old when she is given her first lesson in death. Destined to destroy empires, the child raised in shadows made a promise on the day she lost everything, to avenge herself on those that shattered her world. But the chance to strike against such powerful enemies will be fleeting, and Maya must become a weapon without equal. Before she seeks vengeance, she must seek training among the infamous assassins of the Red Church. Inside the church's halls, Mia must prove herself against the deadliest of opponents and survive the tutelage of murderers, liars and demons at the heart of a murder cult. The church is no ordinary school, but Maya is no ordinary student. I'm very, very excited to read this one, and I knew I was running out of time to read it this month, so I was like, okay, let's try and get it on to this TBR. It was in my little stack, and it is obviously called Never Night, and night is a time of day, so that's worked quite well for that. Realmathon wise, let me just have a little look at some of the prompts. So I don't know if a host has given this 5 stars. Books of politics, I think it will have politics. Also believe it is in a made-up place, so that is my 2 bonus prompts for Team Monarch, so that is great. Urban setting, don't think so. Title / author has all 5 vowels. Title / author, yes, so A, E, I, O. There's no U. There's never a U, let's be honest, so it won't count for that. Anything else? Even number of letters. 10. So yes, even number of letters. Title with a title, no. Alliteration, no. Author initials, no. So there's a few prompts that this will fulfill, but it is what it is. There'll probably be a few more, but hopefully it will get me a good amount of points for Realmathon. So that is book number 1. Okay, book number 2. We have another orange, and we have okay. Okay, it says a thriller or mystery book. I'm going to twist this as much as I possibly can to fit Realmathon. So I'm probably going to go for a fantasy with mystery elements, and I know just the book. Okay, so I've twisted this a bit. So mystery thriller. I don't want to read any mystery thrillers in March, because when I do Realmathon I like to read fantasy. So I've gone for a book that I've been told has quite a mystery element to the plot, and I've gone for The Tainted Cup by Robert Jackson Bennett. I'm very, very excited to read this one. So it is a fantasy, and it has epic mystery element to it. So on the cover it says, a particular crime, a brilliant investigator, a mystery of epic proportions. I'm so excited to read this one. I've been told I will love it, and it will be a 5 star, so I'm very excited to read it. So in an opulent mansion at the borders of the Empire, an imperial officer lies dead, killed when a tree spontaneously erupted from his body. Even here, where contagions abound and the blood of the leviathans work strange magical changes, it's a death at once terrifying and impossible. Called in to solve the crime is Anna, an investigator whose reputation for brilliance is matched by her eccentricity. At her side is her new assistant, Dinios Cole, an engraver magically altered to possess a perfect memory. Soon the mystery leads to a scheme that threatens the safety of the Empire itself. For Anna, all this makes for a delicious thorny puzzle. At last, something to truly hold her attention. And Din, he'll just have to hold on for the ride. So it has got a mysterious, fantastical element, which I'm very, very excited for, because I love mysteries, but I love fantasy mysteries. So I'm very excited to read this one. Very excited to get this one on here. So in regards to prompts for Realmathon, We have title / author has all 5 vowels. We also, I don't know if it has an urban setting. Also not sure if a host has given it 5 stars. But I believe it will have politics, and I believe it will be based in a made-up place, so we'll count for 2 of the bonus prompts for my team, which is great. It's just a hit or miss of what other prompts I can link to it, but I'm very excited to get this on here. I haven't actually said how many rolls I'm doing. I think I'm going to do about 5 or 6, and just see how I go from there. As long as I get a few of the books on I really need to get on, otherwise I might do 10. But we'll see. But I don't want to do 10 and then not read 10. Okay. We have a book with a colour in the title. I'm going to have a look and I will be back. Okay, so I have gone for The Empire of Gold by S.A. Chakraborty. This is the 3rd and final book in the Deathbed trilogy, which I love. If this is a 5 stars, then it's a 5-star series and I'm super excited. One reason for getting this on here is that I can then read the novella The River of Silver for like the peace talks halfway through the month, but also it is a final book, so it just gets it off my TBR and it means the series is complete. This book is huge, like it is massive. It's about nearly 800 pages, but I do really enjoy this series, so I do feel like I will fly through it. And we got to read those big fantasies at some point, so why not read them for Realmathon, as we do get points based off number of pages. So because this is 750 pages, it will get me quite a few points. But in regards to everything else, let's have a look. So it does have politics, so it will be a book with politics. It will also be a book with a made up place. I would also count it as an urban setting because it is based in a city most of the time. An author does use her initials, so that would count. But just based off of a few prompts, we could get quite a few prompts for this, but I think majority will come from the page count, but also bonus prompts, which is what gets us the most points, so that's kind of what we need to aim for. But yeah, it will be worth quite a few points, this book, mainly just due to the pure size of it. But I am just very excited to get this done, so yay. Prompt number 4. We'll go for this one. Ooh, a series I am halfway through. Okay, I'm so glad to be getting the books off of my little stack for this. It will just make my life easier. So for this one, I'm going to go for The Well of Ascension by Brandon Sanderson. I just really want to get this trilogy done. Like, I had started reading the Brandon Sanderson books years ago, and I just need to make progress because I do really enjoy the writing and the world. So I just want to get it done. So this is the 2nd book in the Mistborn trilogy, or Mistborn Era 1 trilogy, and this is book 2 in that trilogy. And we follow Vin, who in book 1 discovers that she basically has the power of, like, basically has Mistborn powers, and she gets taught how to wield and how to use those powers in the 1st book. And they have like this little group who go around and they're basically trying to destroy the Empire, and it is such a fun and good time, and I'm really excited to carry on with book 2. As you can see, I have started it. I actually got 300 pages in. I am going to start again, just because I can't remember what happened in those 300 pages, but that's fine, I'm happy to do that. So this actually gets me quite a lot of points for Realmathon. Obviously, one being the pure size of it, we get a lot of points based off of page sizes, and again, this is about 750, so quite a lot of pages. Also has an even number of letters on the title, so that will get me points for that. Also, it is a host has given this 5 stars. Mel gave this 5 stars, so it will count for that, as well as it does have politics and it is in a made-up place, so will get me bonus points for those as well. And I would say this is an urban setting, so I'm going to count that as well. So yeah, very like point heavy book, so I'm very excited to read this one. Prompt number 5. Oh, we'll go. Oh god. Everything's falling out. We'll go for this one. Oh, okay. This is a good prompt. So we have oh, is it coming? Is it coming? Thinking about it. Is it gonna do it? I don't think so. It's not wanting to focus today. Basically, it says a book everyone has read but you. So, hold on. Okay, so I went from one of the books off my pile, and that's Jade City by Fonda Lee. Everyone has read this. Sorry, battery died. So, yes, I've gone for Jade City. Yeah, everyone's read this. Everyone has. I haven't. I really want to. And I do think it's going to be something I enjoy. It gets a fucking ton of prompts for Realmathon. First, let's go over synopsis. So, Jade is the lifeblood of a city of Janloon, a stone that enhances a warrior's natural strength and speed. It is mined, traded, stolen and killed for, all controlled by 2 family equals in their power and ruthlessness. When a modern drug emerges that allows anyone, even foreigners, to wield Jade, simmering tension between the 2 clans erupts into open war. Everyone loves this series and I'm super excited to read it. So, points. We get +10 for it being in an urban setting, 10 points for it having politics, 10 points for being in a made-up world, 40 points for the amount of pages, 5 points for being a host 5-star, +5 points for having sibling characters, +4 for having even letters in the title, +3 points for having a morally grey character, and I may be able to also count it for the higher rating than the last book prompt, which gives me a total of 87 points for one book. Insane. So I'm very excited to have gotten this on here. I'm very excited to read it. This might be my first read of the month. March isn't that busy of a month for me so far. Like, the beginning is my birthday and I have a week off, and I'm just so excited to have a week off where I'm just gonna chill and read. So maybe this will be my first read. We'll see. Prompt number 6. Ooh, we have if it will focus. It's not going to show again. It's a 2023 release. I'm going to have a look. Hold on. Okay, literally. So the little stack I have, not including this book, I now only have 2 books left on that stack to get on this. so we're going for 10. We're going for 10, unless before 10 I get these two on. So, next book is going to be House of Bane and Blood by Alexis L. Menard, which is a 2023 release. It is a romantasy. Brie is obsessed with this series. She loves it. She's making everyone read it, and she is my host leader for Monarch, so I'm gonna read it for her. This gets me a whole freaking load of points again, but I will read the synopsis to you first. So, an heiress in the most notorious family Camilla is doing all she can to keep her family's syndicate, the Iron Saint Railway, from slipping into bankruptcy. When the gorgeous and depraved Nikolai, the leader of the rival family, offers to pay off the inspector in exchange for her hand, she has no choice but to give up not only her throne but her name. Nico has his own motivations for their union beyond maintaining peace with her family. A serial kidnapper known as the Collector has been ravaging the streets of Ramden Row, stirring up mistrust between natives and descendants. If Miller can help restore safety to his streets, he'll have no need for her or her family's company. Find the Collector, prevent a war between their sides of the city, and pay off the family's debt before she turns 21. If Miller can fulfill her end of the bargain, she'll walk away with more freedom than she's ever had before. I'm very excited to read this one. I think it's going to be like an enemies to lovers vibe, which I'm all for. Prompt wise, let's have a look. So, host 5-star, obviously, Brie. And also politics. It does include politics, and I believe it is in a made up world again. And also it has got an urban setting, which is great, as well as author / title has all five vowels. It also does have an initial, so I'm gonna count it for that as well. But yeah, lots of good prompts for this book. Also a book in general I just want to read, not too big, thank fuck. So yeah, very happy. Okay, let's go again. We've got this one, and we have random number generator. Okay, what I'll do, where is my phone? What's here? I'm going to random number generate, really sneakily, 1 or 2 basically, and 1 or 2 will pick 1 or 2 out of my stack, because I can. Because I want to pick them from my stack, so that is what I will do. So 2. So here we go. 2. So book number 2 is The Justice of Kings by Richard Swan. I have owned this for quite a long time, and it's just about time I got to it. It is an epic fantasy, and apparently the writing style is really easy to read, really fun to read, and it is this author's debut as well. So, the synopsis. The Empire of the Wolf simmers with unrest. Rebels, heretics, and powerful patricians all challenge the might of the imperial throne. Only the Order of Justices stand in the way of chaos. Sir Conrad is the most feared justice of all, upholding the law by way of his sharp mind, arcane powers, and skills as a swordsman. At his side stands Helena, his talented protege, orphaned by the wars that foraged the empire. When the pair investigates the murder of the professional aristocrat, they unearth a conspiracy which stretches to the very tops of the imperial society. As the stakes rise and become ever more personal, Von Volt and Helena must make a choice. They will abandon the laws they've sworn to uphold in order to protect the Empire. Will they? Abandon, yes. But yeah, I'm very excited to read this one. Obviously it is political, obviously it is in a made-up world. I'm not sure if anyone I know has given it 5 stars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 17. Not got an even number of letters. A, E, I, O, U. Has got all the 5 vowels. So yeah, quite a few prompts hopefully, but I'm just very excited to get this on here. It is something that I'm just kind of in the mood to pick up, and I am trying to not mood read because I'm really bad at mood reading, but if I get a vibe, we do something about the vibe, basically. Right, let's see if we can make this the last pick. Oh, how do I open this? Ah. We have a new to me author, which means we can get the last book on, and it is The Will of the Many by James Arlington, which is a brand new to me author. I haven't read anything by him yet, and I'm so excited to get this on here. It is political, it is a host's 5-star, it is in a made-up world. 16. It has an even number of letters. Also, A, E, I, O, no U. That's fine. But I'm very excited to read this one. I have been told again and again and again I am going to love it, so I can't wait to read it. But this is book 1 in a series, and I believe book 2 is coming out this year, and this was some people's real favourite book of last year, so I'm very excited. I don't know many people who haven't given this 4 or 5 stars, so I'm very excited to get this on. We got all the books on that I needed to. Yes, I'm so excited. Right, hold on. Here is every book on my TBR. It's a big TBR, but I do typically read a lot in the month of March for Realmathon, so I'm very excited to get all these on here. Let me know if you've read any of these or what ones I should prioritise over others. Like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all for another video very soon. Bye!